What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, looks like Richardson Hitchens, undefeated IBF junior welterweight star boxer, is going to be stripped of his International Boxing Federation, better known as the IBF title. Richardson Hitchens is 20 wins, no loss, no draw, 8 wins by way of knockout. Richardson Hitchens was scheduled to face off against Oscar Duarte this past Saturday, and Richardson Hitchens pulled out the fight hours before the fight and cited that he was ill. Richardson Hitchens, we know, struggles to make the IBF next day 10-pound rehydration clause. He's big. He's 5'10", 74-inch arm reach, right? And his physique, he's struggling with the IBF. That's just the facts of the matter. And he made weight the next day, 149.6 or 149.4, and Duarte 149.6. And shouts out to Lenny, his trainer. Lenny stated after he made the next day weigh-in, he was feeling ill. He was feeling sick. Yeah, because change of environment, cutting that weight, leaves your immune system vulnerable. And his immune system was vulnerable, so he started to get sick. Now, I had people tell me he was coughing and stuff before the actual weigh-in. But nonetheless, now the IBF is forcing him to fight Lindolfo Delgado, and if he don't, he gonna be stripped because the IBF feel like Richardson Hitchens just ducked Oscar Duarte. Oscar Duarte is asking for it to be rescheduled, right? And the IBF is like, listen, we gonna order a mandatory against Adolfo Delgado. Oscar Duarte is 30 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 23 big wins by way of knockout. He's a tough fight, a tough out. And the IBF, this is what's gonna happen, right? Richardson Hitchens wasted his time. If he would have fought Oscar Duarte, he needs bigger fights. And shout out to Coach Lenny. Lenny stated that if they ordered to fight Keyshawn and the money makes sense, they'll fight Keyshawn Davis. First, Keyshawn ain't going to fight for the IBF. Him and Richardson Hitchens have went back and forth, and that's a fight that Richardson Hitchens needs. Never mind holding on to the belt at this point in time. You ain't going to unify the belts anyway. Richardson Hitchens ain't going to unify those belts at 140. First of all, he ain't going to fight Shakur. So, it's pointless. And now the IBF just gave you a mandatory and a ultimatum. Fight your mandatory in Delgado or it gets stripped. He's going to lose that belt. Oscar Duarte is going to fight Delgado for the belt. And Oscar Duarte is going to beat Delgado and become the champion. Richardson Hitchens needs to go ahead and fight Keyshawn. Keyshawn don't want to fight for the sanctioned belts anyway. He don't want to pay the fees. And the truth of the matter is, having an IBF on the line for Keyshawn is pointless anyway. Keyshawn ain't going to unify the belts, and he ain't going to fight Shakur. So Undisputed is not on the table for Richardson Hitchens or Keyshawn at 140 pounds. So what's the point? To say you was a unified champion? I mean, what's the point? But if you make Keyshawn versus Richardson Hitchens, fight at the catchweight. They both talking about going up to 147, welterweight, right? Fight at the catchweight. They could fight at 144. Fight at Richardson Hitchens and Keyshawn could fight at 144. Or they could fight at 147. Right? But at this stage, and salute to Africa, salute to Richardson Hitchens, New York stand-up, that's my dude. But at this point in time, Richardson Hitchens, he does all this talking. You want to announce to the world that you have arrived. Okay, well, if you believe that you have arrived, well, guess what? Now you got to fight the big fights, the big names. Oscar Duarte wasn't even a fight people wanted to see. And he said he was going to fight Jermaine Ortiz as well. That fell through. Just fight Keyshawn. The belt don't need to be on the line to fight Keyshawn. Period. Nobody cares. That's the facts of the matter. The belt is not important with a Keyshawn Richardson Hitchens fight. It's simply not. It's just not. Nobody cares. So go ahead and fight Keyshawn Davis. You get ready to get stripped of that belt. Fighting Delgado does absolutely nothing for your career. Go ahead and drop it and move on, man. Move on. Period. Or you fight Delgado to defend the belt and have to be forced to make the weight, it's even more going to look like you ducked Oscar Duarte. Point blank and period. You struggled to make the weight. Coach Lenny said, maybe from now on you do things different. We know you struggled to make that weight. We know it. Let it go. Drop the belt. They give you an ultimatum. Drop it and just move on, man. Period. And fight Keyshawn. It's a bigger fight, more meaningful fight, and a fight that people want to see. Period. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.